Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is indeed one of
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Lowry out there with Wall. Then it's Anthony. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. The offensive rebound. Cousins, the pass to Aldridge. Harden dishes to Curry. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
James misses. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Gasol kicks to Lowry. Shoots. A second chance effort. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. Here's Gasol. Goes back up. The shot by Lowry. No good. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got his first points in this one.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Now Harden, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. There's the bucket. Good. Harden's got his second bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Cousins. Nowitzki comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Steph Curry. Al Horford, he's checked in for the East. Millsap comes...
Oh, that's ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Gasol, no good.
That was a layup. You've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. No one near James as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Westbrook wide open. Phenomenal buzzer beater!
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the twine.
Oh, man, a clutch shot.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Klay Thompson, DeMarcus Cousins out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Curry. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he feel like he has the need to go for the monster finish, just laying it in, making sure he got the points. They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Pass to Bosch. And it's Curry with the rebound. Here's West now, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The East making a switch. Anthony's checked in. Teague kicks to Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here comes Curry. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Thompson. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Butler on the way. Outside Teague, beyond the arc, and that one's good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Dishes it to Harden. Harden right side, outside Curry. From past the arc, and the shot is good. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, you'd have to consider this not one of their best performances.
Outside Butler, to the wing on the left. That's a 2 from Korver, and that one's on target from the wing. 5 points in the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Curry, no good trying to beat. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Klay Thompson with an impressive quarter. He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Pau Gasol, and it's Wall, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Curry. 6 points for James Harden.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So the West ends up going with the new group. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. He trains the quick shot.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Here's Paul. Kicks to Westbrook. The 10-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Westbrook's got 7.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
The East making a switch. Millsap's checked in. With the fadeaway. The shot no good. Good D by Westbrook. Pushing it up. Paul for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
Now they could have taken it to the hoop, but they'll take the 3-pointer for sure.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. And Millsap, here we go. James outside. And there's the call on Durant. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
It's all about communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team, and he's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark?
Well, I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Down low, it's tipped. Outside Teague. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the West All-Stars leading by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Russell Westbrook out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Thompson, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Duncan in at the 4. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Fast break, here they come. And Lillard throws it down.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Here's Korver.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the West All-Stars.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see he was a difference maker.
Thompson for the triple, and that one's good.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Offensive rebound. To halt the run, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Westbrook drives in. From beyond the arc, Gasol, no good. Here comes Jeff Teague. Here's Butler, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Here's Butler, and the layup's good off the glass.
Now you can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lillard against Butler. Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
4-3, Westbrook. It's in.